It's a video that went viral. I Love My Hair. It was featured on Sesame Street. The singer lives right here in Charlotte, and she's going to perform live for us coming up on Charlotte Today.
Also, our wine expert, Trevor Burton, will stop by to tell you what holiday wine you need to have.
And a great recipe today in the kitchen. We are making shrimp creole. We'll tell you how to do it.
And how about that big pink building uptown? You know what I'm talking about? We're going to step inside with our real estate expert, TJ Larson. It's coming up on Charlotte Today.
Our next guest counts good wine as one of the things he's thankful for.
Trevor Burton is the wine writer for Currents Magazine. He joins us this morning with some great North Carolina wines to pair with your Thanksgiving meal. Now, when you say these are great, Trevor, how great are we talking here?
We're going to find out, aren't we?
I'm ready for some drinking, my friend.
Let me tell you about North Carolina wine just quickly before we taste them.
Yes.
Maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I set up a wine pairing meal in Paris with one of the best chefs in Paris, and took over and he paired them with North Carolina wines. We brought some wine geeks in and had lunch. Dynamite. I mean, they performed on a world stage. So we're not,
They did?
They did. We're not dealing with a cute curiosity wine. We're dealing with something real good.
Okay.
So
we got some great grapes in North Carolina, huh?
Well, these are international grapes. This is Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay, okay.
Not the Muscadine or anything like that. These are the international grapes. So, starting with Thanksgiving dinner, normally you're in the kitchen like we are now.
Right.
It smelled good before with the shrimp and everything. When you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner, the steam is going. You want appetizers and little snacks, so a little cream cheese, maybe some crackers. You want a crisp white wine, nice and light. So try this little puppy.
Okay.
This is from Childress Vineyards. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. This is going to be like drinking spring air. Just taste it and see.
Spring air. I could use a bit of that today.
Ah, it is. Very light, very crisp.
Citrusy.
Mm-hmm.
A little grapefruit.
That's delicious.
Oh, yes, the grapefruit.
This is like one of the best New Zealand wines. Tastes like this, and this is from North Carolina. This is terrific. It blew me away when I first tasted this.
This is wonderful, and like you said, Trevor, this would go well with some, cream cheese, crackers.
Cream cheese, goat cheese, and crackers while you're sitting around talking about the first and second and third course. This is absolutely dynamite wine.
Oh, everybody write this one down. You're going to want to get it.
It's
I
good.
promise you.
From Childress Wineries, too?
Yeah, this is Childress. Keep your pen because you're going to write every one of these down.
You could even watch a race with this since it comes from a NASCAR.
Well, that's exactly right.
There you go.
That's very nice, though. I like the grapefruit. I like the citrus.
Isn't that
It's really
gorgeous?
Good. Yes,
Now we move. What we do in our house for appetizers on the table now is seafood, Carolina seafood, of course, chilled with some sauces. Like so, there'll be some shrimp, there may be some fish that's been chilled in various sauces. So you need a wine that's not as crisp as that, but still crisp to be able to handle the fish, but a little bit of body and warmth to be able to go with the sauce. So try this little one and see what you think.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is a Vermentino. It's an Italian grape. Actually, it's grown in France also. Roll, they call it in France. And I'll tell you a story about Roll one of these days. But Vermentino is kind of warmer. It's definitely a warmer wine, not in temperature, but kind of texture.
Yes.
A little fruit in there, a little floral stuff. And what I like about this particular wine is underneath it all is kind of like a little honey level. You taste a little bit of honey, so you kind of think it's sweet, but it's not. It's just the taste that's doing that. This is terrific.
Doesn't he say that so beautifully?
Really
Did you get all that when you
Yes,
when you tried
cheers
it?
to that. Yes, this one doesn't seem as sweet as the first one, though. The first one
It's different. Yeah, this has got more kind of body to it than the last one. So this can handle the sauces than the fish. It's crispy enough for the fish, but it can handle the sauces.
Okay.
Okay. You can handle the saucy dishes.
You need to be able to handle the sauces.
Just like Tanner can handle the saucy dishes.
Yeah, the
At least you
saucy.
could back in the day.
Back when I was younger.
Now let's eat Big Bird. Speaking of Sesame Street, this is Chambersin. This is from West Bend Vineyard in Louisville, in North Carolina. Turkey's kind of strange as a food. It's stronger than chicken. It's a little gamey, but it's not like a steak. So you need an in-between wine. Cabernet would be, I think, too much for a turkey. But this Chambersin is absolutely gorgeous and perfect for it. Taste this guy and see. You've got a nice light wine, nice light texture to it, lots of fruit. And the thing that I absolutely love about this wine is in the back there's this like a little herbal thing. Just like little herbs, and it kind of makes you think of an old-time pharmacy, drugstore. It really is kind of neat.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh my! I don't know if pharmacy came to mind, but I'll take your word for it.
It's there. In the back, it's just at the very end and the finish. You get that kind of herbally stuff.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm just thinking during our whole process as we're making our way through dinner, I'm going to be hammered by the time we're done with this, Trevor.
You know, we're compressing about 2 hours into about 6 minutes here, so it's kind of
Write this one down too, though, because I think these are nice wines to bring. If you're going to someone's house for Thanksgiving, bring these
Carolina wines. It's a beautiful theme, right? Be thankful for the wines.
They're really, I'm surprised by how much I like these.
Stick with me, kid.
I will. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me that twice. Okay,
No,
finally, dessert.
Brace yourself.
Okay.
Okay, because this is going to change your life. You talk about a bad headache.
All right.
This takes care of that.
All right.
This is from Hanover Park Vineyards. They're in Yadkinville. And this is, you can see by the color, it's maybe like a rosé wine. So it is. It's based on a rosé wine, and there's a little bit of magic that goes into it. And it's called Vin d'Orange, orange wine. Again, brace yourself. This is going to change your life.
Okay. Going to change my life.
This is with pumpkin pie. This is exactly right for pumpkin pie.
Smells a little like...
You don't have to drink it. Just smell it. It's so good.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
It's not really changing my life. I'm sorry. It's not my favorite.
You've got a whole bottle.
It's not my favorite.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fantastic.
You don't like too much.
You know, I'm not a fan of dessert wines.
Okay.
I just don't really like dessert wines. They don't speak to me. Tastes a little cough syrupy to me. You enjoy it.
Well,
boy,
1 out of 2 is not bad, right?
Trying to drink the whole thing. I think that if you enjoy dessert wines, you like that. It's so sweet for me. I don't care
sweet.
for that.
Well, that's the point. I mean, you need it sweet for dessert. But the nice thing about this is pumpkin pie is not too sweet. It's kind of spicy. Exactly right for that.
That complements it. That complements it
exactly
very well.
Right for that.
Thank you so much. These are great. While I've got you here, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
I keep seeing on TV those things, those ads for those wine warmer machines. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've seen wine coolers where you put them in and they keep the temperature.
They say they make them the right temperature. Wine cooler. I'm sorry, I've had too much wine. Wine cooler things. Do those work? Are those legit?
They work physically. I'm not too sure how much you want to shock a wine by it's like putting it in the freezer. I would never want to do that, to chill it down. Just plan ahead and put it in the refrigerator and cool it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't shock your wine.
Don't shock your wine.
Trevor Burton is the wine writer for Currents magazine. Pick up a copy of it. It's a great little magazine. Thank you so much.
Your health.
These are great.
Aren't they great for North Carolina?
Yes.
Surprised, right?
Yeah, I'm really pleasantly surprised.
My life's changed. Hers is still the same. Thank you, Trevor.
Mine not so much. All right. When we come back, inside one of Charlotte's most recognizable